He's managed, he skippers the side, as is the case whenever he's on the park, whether he's come off the bench or not, whilst Tabang Matoludi wears the armband for the visitors here today. The match referee is World Cup bound Abungile Tom Sekele will be joining him in North America. He's the near side assistant, whilst Tabatunani is our second assistant out on the far flank. Matabulo, you briefly saw in your picture there, saved a penalty from Level Motiba that could have put the game beyond any doubt since Sisheko back on Wednesday. As it was, just a 1-0 win for Mamelodi. The most shots for Mamelodi Sundowns on the much smaller Kwena. Nicely in the charge, and he has surged away from Tembazwane here. Waiting for some more options to arrive, and Ronwen Williams will claim that. Just waited a bit to deliver in that cross so that Dlamini could make his way into the box. And it is now Bongosi Dlamini, who is known for his aggressive front foot style, his willingness to challenge for everything, compliment to gain. So they would be very pleased to get back to winning ways, as tight as it was against Polokwane City last time out. Easily away by Matthews, and Allende helping it along, fouled in the process. The man who scored the solitary goal in Limpopo fought for an option, caresses it to Allende. Now Morena, and perhaps trying to be a little too elaborate inside the box. Tashrik Matthews was seeking to set up Zwane.
I think immediately once you... it's not really easy indeed to just quickly find your feet, especially in this league of ours, the Betway Prem. Tightly contested, but also you don't really have that much time.
Gaki. Now this might drop kindly for Kilepo, but he's scored a league goal for the past 3 years.
Once again, it's those threaded passes into space from...
They're currently unbeaten. 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 4 on the road, as they look to make some inroads here. Fairly ineffective shots from Mapangula as they burst forward here on the right hand flank. Zinoku Mokwena Rainers. He's really improved with his head this season, having gone the last couple of campaigns only chipping in with a couple of headed goals. Mokwena again lifts it in for Matthews. Matoludi now needs to try and find a teammate. Instead, he's just gone barging his way between 2 players and brilliantly won a free kick.
Yeah, he covers space so quickly. He looks very composed in the 2v1 situation.
Put in this free kick. Let's see what they can do with the advantage he's won them. It will be a goal kick. We've seen though in modern football that even if your best player on the park is a right back, so to Mokwena. Rainers. His touch not quite accurate enough for Zwane to neatly control.
Tries to win back that ball.
Cupido Matthews beats into it in the air. Morena plays it in first time. Matabula makes another fairly routine save again from a header, this time Jaden Adams.
Yeah, just as you're speaking about Rainers, I figured that the shortest men on the park are usually the ones that connect with those headers, which means they start really well the first half, but then as the game progresses in the second, just not a team that probably lacks a little bit of squad depth to really just try and increase the tempo of the match.
Sending Shabalala on his way, always willing to challenge for everything in the air.
It's always such an...
Mokwena will play that in swinging cross, and this time Ikram Rainers has found the back of the net. Well, the opener appears to have come at some personal costs. But Ikram Reyners with his 12th league goal as he stays in the hunt for that golden boot. And the 5th time this season that he's scored via his head.
Yep, he's been
on that right-hand flank of Polokwane City as they look for the response. Awkward for Dlamini, who was offside.
But yet again, how far does Dlamini have to come from this left-hand side to really try and make that quick run into the box to give himself good...
during the bio bubble, that's where they were stationed. Now flag up again for the 4th time against Polokwane City in this match. Yet to be defeated in open play here, finding a lot of success in the spaces afforded to him on the left as Tembazwane now goes for it. Closed down quickly by Mvuntlelo, makes the block.
Good move, a good run by Debokomugwen as well, just trying.
Polokwane City currently winless in their last 10 away games on a Sunday as Ikram Reyners almost gets in for his 2nd. So there's been a little bit of a collision here between Ramaja and goalkeeper Matapula.
Beautiful run there from Ikram Reyners. That's what your typical number 9s do, just bending that run to really try and hold off from that offside. Once again, Polokwane City in trouble dealing with those aerial balls. They need to make sure that they at least close the passer to avoid those kind of collisions.
Ikram Reyners now closing in on 20 goal contributions in all competitions. Now there's plenty of pace shown here. Gamane was closer to the ball, but Ramabu has beaten him to it. Ronwen Williams with a really easy take.
Yeah, easy keepings for Ronwen. Definitely right.
For Polokwane City here. And Ronwen Williams. Other quarter-hour period where they concede more. So of the 13 that they've shipped, 4 of them have come from the half-hour mark onwards until the break. By Adams and gave Moreno an opportunity, but he's challenged for it illegally.
Good cover from
by Allende. This is Modiba. Reyners making the run. Matthews set up for him nicely. Always rising.
Always rising indeed, and Marema just the guilty party there, just not closing quickly enough. Tashwick Matthews still had so much to do. The first touch wasn't brilliant. He controls it.
It's a poor choice of pass for Nkwe.
Yeah, Dlamini just thought he could hold on to the ball and wait for Nkwe to really make that overlapping run. Just didn't seem to be convicted enough to really try and make it.
Lifted in and the most testing periods of their campaign as they rode more often than not in their remaining forwards. Matthews bends it beautifully. And for the first time in 7 games, Mamelodi Sundowns get on the score sheet more than once.
What a stunner. I think I also just like how Matthews always just avails himself for that open pass, especially in the opposition's half. Penetrative passes to force those box entries. He finds himself in familiar territory. I thought his first touch probably let him down, but wow.
Now Tashwick Matthews, a few would disagree that he's been one of the hardest working players for Mamelodi Sundowns this season, and he hits 10 goal contributions in the Betway Premiership. His 6th goal, along with the 4 assists that he's... It's a decent ball from Mokoena, but covers well, great feet. Zwane, Adams skips it, and Reyners blazes it over.
the intricate passing, combination play, the weight of the passes in between those tight spaces. The mobility from MAMELODI Sundowns, quite impressive. Just letting them...
In favour of City as Daniels launches a shot at goal. Penalty is the call. Well, a host of MAMELODI Sundowns players threw themselves at that shot, and Abongile Tom ruling that up against the number one in the country. Oh, and the pressure gets to him. Well, we've seen unconverted penalties in back-to-back matches between Sundowns and Polokwane City. On Wednesday it was Lebo Mutiba denied. Oh, another big save. Opre Modiba, danger still not gone, lifts it towards Zwane, and that's some really clever defending from Dlamini under huge pressure. Both substitutes have had chances in front of goal already. This one gets away from Raymond Daniels, who came on at half-time alongside Marema.
And I'm sure that's the mobility the coach is looking for Daniels. Is quite a mobile of the strikers. Marema just playing behind him to really try and thread those passes.
Srawaja on the move, and Marema offside.
MAMELODI Sundowns seem to be...
First touch from Brian Leon, but he's done so well. Oh! Well, Santos was the man who triggered it and the man who finished it.
This looks like a finishing masterclass from MAMELODI Sundowns. The composure, the technique as well. Yeah, everybody just seems to be stunned. Oh, what a move.
Oh, it initially looked like the chance had gone.